Hey YouTube, Mike the Alpha Hoarder here. Today I have a quick countdown video. I wanted to share some of my favorite pickups from 2023. A couple of them might surprise you, and one of them is probably going to lose me a whole bunch of subscribers. But bear with me. Is what it is. I probably should have recorded this a couple of weeks ago, but I was unwell for a bit there, so I couldn't do too much. But no matter. All right, first is this guy. So believe it or not, I do not have a complete set of Unlimited. I had most of one, and then I got sidetracked on Alpha, and I never really went back. So going into 2023, I was missing 3 cards for my Unlimited set. Black Lotus, Mox Sapphire, and Time Twister. I actually had a Black Lotus from a while back, but I traded it at the time I acquired my Alpha Black Lotus. So anyway, last year I finally got a hold of this guy, and this is just an absolutely beautiful altar by Chris Rush. I'm actually gonna slide it out of here. There's texture to the painting that it's really hard to capture on camera. Don't know if I'm going to be able to. Oh, you can see it a little bit. But I'm just thrilled to pick this up. You know, Chris Rush, awesome signature, iconic card. The coloring is awesome. This is really just one of a kind. I'm thrilled to have this. Special thanks to Emmanuel for this one. I had to pry it from his personal collection, but who wouldn't want to? So this was just fantastic, one of a kind, epic. Absolutely pumped to have this. So now going into 2024, I need 2 more cards to finish my Unlimited set. And we'll see. So there's number 1. These aren't in any particular order. Let's see, number 2. How about this pile here? Okay, so the hoarding continues. If you don't know, I featured this card a couple times on my channel. I love Raging River. It is a pet card of mine. I've got more copies of this rare than any other, and more than any one person reasonably needs. I think I'm up to 45 copies now. This is almost everything that I added in 2023, but not quite. But yeah, 45 copies. That's like 4.5% of the entire print run. And I just love the card. I don't know why. The art is cool. The mechanic is cool. It makes sense. The coloring. I love the red in this old Alpha color. Just, yeah, I just love it. Don't know why. Can't explain it. You know, you do you, and I'll keep doing me, and I'll keep dividing the battlefield the way I choose. And so that's number 2, Raging Rivers. Whole bunch of them. Okay, for number 3, do these quick. Test cards. So this is my modest but nonetheless interesting collection of test cards. These are all alpha, pre-alpha test cards. I've shown most of them off before. Jump, of course, gotta have a jump. My Sarah Angel and my Tutor. And then just a few others that have sort of come by, and you know, I throw bids on a lot of them that come up from reputable dealers. For the most part, I miss them. You know, these things some of these are fairly expensive, just because they're so rare. But, you know, I'm not actively after them, so I throw in low balls, and every now and then something hits, and I catch it. And then this one is more recent. This is the Dark. I don't know anything about the history of Dark playtest cards, but you may know Exorcist is another pet card of mine. I did a buyout experiment on that a couple years back now. Love the card, have a bunch of copies, and so I just wanted to get a hold of this one. I thought it would fit nicely in the collection. So 2023 was definitely a year of test cards. I don't think 2024 will be. I'm not looking to get a very big position in those. Okay, let's see, number 4. I've got 2 more after this. So these are all Jesper artist proofs. Over here we have some non-beta sets, but just awesome, awesome artwork in his classic style. I didn't commission any of these. I got all these on the secondary market. But man, they are just awesome. And then these are all beta, including one word of command. Are these awesome? I just love this. Pretty much one of ones. Sometimes the artist will do the same sort of theme again and again, but these seem nice and unique. And then, of course, we've got our word of command, and there's that eye. Definitely one of my favorite artists, so these were great to get a hold of. Would be number 4. Number 5. So this card was one of my favorites when I was a kid. This has a lot more nostalgia than even something like Black Lotus. I knew about this card, of course, but I never even saw one real, until much later on. My dad had started collecting. He had an unlimited Black Lotus. But, that's not a card I saw in the wild. None of my friends had it, nothing like that. This card, though, I did run into. And I actually had one of my first well put together decks was based on this card. When you're really young and you're playing, you're sort of just mixing together creatures that are cool and, well, maybe that was just me. I was never that good at playing, so I would just cram cards together. It never worked that well. But the Phyrexian Dreadnought, I actually had a really cool little combo with this guy, and I just had a blast playing it. And this came by. It is not easy to find artist proofs of this, let alone with such a detailed sketch. So this was just awesome. You can sort of tell a bit of a theme here. This year was much more collection pieces, a lot less general accumulation, just things that I love for other reasons. All right, and the last one. I'm probably going to get some hate on this. But it is what it is. I like what I like. One of the biggest draws for me is the artwork. You can see that from some of the other choices I had for my favorites. I love the art. I love the style of the old cards. I don't love this set. I do not love this set. I do not love what it represented. I do not love what it did to Magic. But I do love the cards that are in it. So, as I've told you all on this channel, I did not buy any boxes from Wizards. I waited several months. When the free boxes went out to all the stores, the secondary market had a little boom there where people were opening these boxes that they got for free. No money made to Wizards. And, a lot of them were small game stores and stuff. And so I didn't really feel any guilt participating at that point. So I did. I tried to put together a set, and I succeeded. I don't think this is really going to have resale value at any time. I think these cards are pretty poisonous. I think they're always going to be. But I'm sorry, this is just cool. It speaks to me for the same reasons that the old cards do. I mean, look at the artwork. It's the original, and yet it's different. I don't know, putting aside all the context, it was just fun to gather all these cards up. So, I haven't really changed my stance on how I feel about all this. I do actually think that it probably worked out for some of the game stores that got the free boxes. I mean, they basically had a cost basis of 0, and they were able to, sell some of these cards and make themselves a little money. So, that was good. But yeah, early in 2023, maybe around April or May or something like that, I started working on this. And I put it together. And there you have it. A complete retro set of the most hated set in Magic. The coolest altar that I've ever seen. A big stack of Raging Rivers. Some test cards. Some awesome Jesper artist proofs. And my Phyrexian Dreadnought. And that would be the highlights of my 2023. So, if you don't mind, share in the comments, what were your favorite pickups? I love to hear from people about the sort of stuff they collect, especially if it's unusual. Alright, thanks as always for joining me. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching today's video. If you're enjoying my content and you want to see another video just like this one, then play it again in front of a mirror. See you next time.